was real young. Her best friend is a skinhead chick. She knows an Asian boy named Yick. Caitlin, she is very chic, but I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike. And I am still in love with a girl named Spike. I am still in love with a girl named Spike. A girl named Spike.
You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I am your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Hello.
And Rick Johnson.
What's up?
Danger Zone is Kenny Loggins from Top Gun.
Correct.
Up where we belong. I didn't know that it was Joe Cocker. Heart of Glass. I didn't know it was Blondie, but I do know Danger Zone is Kenny Loggins, Top Gun. How does it start, Hannah?
Blue has made like a weird, very strange PowerPoint presentation to ask Holly J to the dance.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to go.
I still can't believe they're having dances at this school.
They shouldn't.
No.
Why not? Just because all the tragedy?
So much. I mean,
if they had been at the dance, they might not have gotten shot if they had left a little earlier.
Well, I mean, Spinner would have still gotten shot,
But don't you think this is kind of normal for a lot of schools? I feel like in the news you hear about like violence at school dances and stuff.
Well, now, yes.
Yeah.
But not in 2008, whenever this is, 2009.
Yeah, not yet.
You don't like the charcoal drawings of Holly J?
I just think it's a lot of charcoal drawings that he had to do for that like he wasn't sure she was even going to say yes, and then she didn't really even say yes. She said no.
But she smiled so big. I love when he put his hand on the overhead projector.
Yeah.
This is a great episode. This is maybe the only good episode of this season.
Also, Rick made a mistake last week. He said this is the last episode of season 8. It's not.
Well, that's true. But
There's
before we got on, both Hannah was like, "Oh," Hannah and I were both like, "This feels like this should be the finale of this."
It should have been a finale. It should have been a finale, and I feel like they should have left it on a cliffhanger too.
Oh, good point. That being said, I really don't know what the next episode is.
What if it is a school dance? They should have just gone for the school fire again. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Another fire? Didn't Lakehurst burn down?
Yeah, what's the difference now?
Which now that we're meeting all these Lakehurst kids, I'm not surprised it burned down.
Yeah,
they're a mess over there.
Well, we could have seen the visual. The fire visual is always, I guess, emotional.
Mm-hmm. I would love, what I'd love is I guess it would have to be a prequel now because that school burned down, but a Lakehurst show.
Why? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Make it dark.
All those white trash kids.
Yeah. Just make it dark. Rick, take it after the opening credits.
Are they at the dot? Is that what?
No, Spinner just kissed Jane goodbye as she goes to Degrassi.
Yes.
Holly J is there.
Is that
the school?
Is that a Grimace shake?
Where?
No, but it's so funny you say that because I wanted to get the Grimace shake. Have you seen the Grimace TikToks?
Yeah,
the
of
Grimace
course.
Shake TikToks.
Of course.
I want to make one so bad. No, it's a vanilla latte decaf, so it's basically like it's whipped cream.
Oh, it's a milkshake.
Yeah.
How much did that cost?
I don't know. I was like, bro, do you want something? Sure. And she just got me this because she knows I don't really drink coffee flavored things. I just drink
sweet
flavored.
She's a nice person. I'm looking forward to meeting her one day.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, Rick has.
I met her once.
I have not met her. I will meet her at the wedding, though.
She's a lot shorter than I was imagining her being.
I know, but also I feel like whenever I see you guys, I'm like, you're way taller than I think about you being.
No, you've only met me once in person. Oh, twice.
Well, twice.
So even the second time, you're like, oh, he's a giant.
I don't think you're a giant, but yeah.
You're disgusted by me, aren't you?
Yeah,
To be honest.
makes me
That-
fucking sick.
It's that big head.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, be honest. I
don't
disgust
think-
you. I disgust you.
So the gunman. Can we talk about the gunman?
Yes, because that's
Is he-
also somebody.
Who is that?
He's on Schitt's Creek,
Oh,
and he plays Dan Levy's. I didn't finish Schitt's Creek, but
I've only watched
Husband?
the first season. Oh, cool.
maybe boyfriend at least.
Uh-huh. That's cool. How does he know Holly J? Where did he is he from Degrassi?
He's from Lakehurst.
He's from Lakehurst. So Holly J came from Lakehurst?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Remember when they were complaining because the cafeteria was full of all those crazy Lakehurst kids, and that's when we met Holly J.
But Heather Sinclair came from Lakehurst then?
No, I don't really understand why they got sent to different schools.
Maybe maybe Heather Sinclair is from a different marriage, so they're sisters. I
That's
think-
my first thought.
yeah,
Half
yeah, yeah.
sisters,
Half sisters.
maybe.
Do you think
Guess
that if
same
they would have
dad.
got if they would have got the gunman a burger, he wouldn't have robbed them?
Yeah. No, I think he still would have robbed them. I think he was buying time.
Yeah, maybe.
What about that girl that Connor's looking at? Does that mean he's interested in her?
No, he is completely oblivious that that lady wants to be.
He
in
is
a
not looking at her.
relationship. He is not. No.
I
Also,
love when she
oh.
goes, I like Risk. And he goes, of course you do. It's the
it's
best
a
game.
that girl looks so young.
She looks
Yeah.
like 4
Listen
years old.
to everybody else. It might as well be Izzy.
Yeah. I would love if she played Izzy. Anyone else?
I like her. She's funny. I didn't hear her talk. Should we listen to her talk?
Sure.
Risk. Obviously, it's the best game ever.
Obviously.
Why won't Claire and Casey stop fighting? They're
Okay,
in like
I
with
missed
each
her
other.
talk.
They're
but-
just-
We got to hear him say Risk is the best game ever. I'll listen to her later. I don't want to waste your time here.
They're also playing an ongoing game of Risk, which I've never played Risk, but how long does
Ah.
it take to play?
Well, you obviously have not watched Seinfeld.
Seinfeld,
Mm.
where Newman and Kramer are in a battle, but they think they're going to cheat. So they won't let either or be alone with the Risk board.
So they keep it at Jerry's apartment. Neutral ground.
So it takes a long time to play.
I've never played Risk.
Oh,
I have, but I don't think I've ever finished the game.
There you go.
well, there you go. Yeah,
Do you want to play Risk on Sunday, Hannah?
sure.
Okay.
Is this a show or are you just hanging out?
I'm working.
Working.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll
Rick
play
doesn't
Risk.
have time. He doesn't have time to play Risk. He's got to mix 4 bands, maybe 5.
Four.
What are all the bands?
Cad
Kill
Bite,
Lincoln.
Cad
You
Bite,
are the Union.
Bad Operation.
Bad Operation. Oh, that's going to be a good show.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's going to be a lot of gay. Lots of gay, Hannah.
It's true.
It kind of tracks. Underground Arts is kind of a gay place.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun, man. I wish I could be there.
Fly
Wow.
out. I'll get you on the list. I have the
God.
power.
The thought of flying to the East Coast. Hell, like, when I said I'll meet Britt at Hannah's wedding, the first thought in my mind was like, what about that flight though? I don't know if I can do that flight.
Do you want to fly to Michigan and I'll drive you the rest of the way?
I fly to Chicago and pick me up there. I might be able to do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
That's only it's
Okay.
only 25 more minute flight.
I know, but I just want to get off the plane, get to Chicago, get off the
25.
plane.
Yeah, but then you got to drive so much further.
Oh, for you to go to Chicago first, to go to
Well,
Philly.
no,
way out of the way.
even for you.
Well, I'm not going. You're picking me up in Chicago.
Yeah, but you're adding 6 hours to the drive.
Oh, I know. I just want to get off the plane. I just want to play, and then I can just hang out with you. We can have fun. We can
Okay.
listen to music.
Oh, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That sounds
Sure.
fun.
Sure.
Back to Degrassi. Where did we leave off?
Can we go
Are
back to
we-
we're back at the dot?
Is this with Holly J and Spinner closing up, or is this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
heart
Holly
of
J
business.
likes him so much she worked an entire shift on her day off.
So
Which
she
also, I love
she
that she
likes.
likes Spinner.
Oh, okay. But she also likes Blue.
I think she said she was in love with Spinner.
Yeah,
But she wanted to sleep with Blue.
Yeah, but that
I
was
think
like
she
more
just
just
wanted
to lose her V
she-
card.
Yeah, get it over with.
Yeah. And I get it because I think that Blue sucks.
It's just
He
it's
looks
not
he,
relevant.
he looks
Not
like
a
a
relevant
Family Guy
character.
character. Yeah, Blue looks like a Family Guy character.
Yeah.
Or
He's handsome.
American Dad.
He's got really handsome eyes, I think.
Kind of weird though.
You think he's weird looking?
I don't think he looks weird. I just think he is weird.
Not
I've
as
never
weird
s-
as me.
I've never seen him in another class besides the art class. That's like number one.
I disgust you, don't I? You're disgusted by me. Admit it. I'm
By
sorry.
what? No, I'm not.
Just my slanty eyes.
No,
Oh my
jeez.
god.
I'm
Here
sorry.
we go. Here we freaking go.
I'm sorry, Hannah, that I discussed you. Okay, back to Degrassi. We are at the dot. They're closing. The close sign is up. I think they're going to refill maybe the salt and pepper shakers. Is that something you do at work, Hannah?
It's something I should do.
Is that one of the side jobs?
Yeah, it's Monday nights is ketchups and salt and peppers.
Ugh, that's terrible.
It's really gross. And it's like, ooh, here's the other thing is like it's supposed to be more often than that, but that's like the day it definitely has to get done. And then we have to like check them all because most of them have gone bad. And I'm like, we've used this all day, so that's kind of scary.
Is it scary though?
It's
How
gross.
scary. It is gross.
Give me a ride home.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, can you read? We're closed.
And the door's open.
That's because I haven't locked it yet.
Give me a burger.
The grill's been cleaned because we're closed.
Yeah, maybe just one burger.
No. No, I want to get home.
What does Spinner know that Holly J doesn't?
Yeah, Spinner knows.
Because he's hung out at the ravine with Jay and he's been a bad kid, so he knows trouble's
He's
brewing.
sensing it. But
Yeah.
he also probably knows that like shit is going down and he needs to get back into the on the grill and get a knife.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Holly J fucks it all up.
So you think when he's holding the gun like sideways? Is that
It's
something?
ineffective?
So he's just seen that in like
Yeah,
gangster
the
rap
whole
videos?
time he's holding them up, the gun is shaking uncontrollably.
Because he's nervous. This is
Yeah.
the first time.
That guy did a good job.
Yeah.
And Hannah, you said he's in Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Man, Monica loves Schitt's Creek. Oh, Monica's my wife, by the way.
Schitt's Creek is good.
She is not disgusted by me. For some reason, she's not. She
Mm.
should be.
Because she's
Strange.
from Maine.
Well, I think if you were in close quarters with me more, Hannah, you would be disgusted. You would be like, this
Okay.
guy is I don't know what is up with this crazy guy.
Why? What are you doing?
I'm a freak.
I'm a freak. I'm freaking out.
I'm a freak. I admit it.
Oh, don't shoot!
This guy's trying to mess with me.
No, he's just trying to be a stupid hero.
The safe.
I think if she had let Spinner go at him with that bat, he might have taken control of the situation a little earlier.
I think he would have shot Holly J.
Just go out the back.
Would have been cool too.
They'll leave if you don't answer, man. No. They know someone's here.
God, this is a good episode.
I know.
I haven't seen this in so long.
I'm
Man,
even just getting joy from just hearing it through your speakers.
the slick move that Holly J writes gun on the door.
Yeah. That is honestly when she writes gun in the frost, that's maybe peak moment of this season. There's also a lot of B and C plots in this too.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. It's just the one important thing. Ah, does Blue not look at the frost?
He does eventually, but he almost does not.
Yeah.
She's
Okay,
like, he's like,
Gun.
damn, Holly's being mean to me. Why is she being so mean to me?
Wait a minute. Gun? I thought she was gonna write help.
She
then I was
should
like-
have helped.
Gun
That's
is
one-
to me
one-
a little
yeah,
unclear.
one extra letter.
Yeah, but like, it doesn't matter. I think
What-
the amount of time it would have took to wrote help.
I think it would have been even more cool if he hadn't seen it and just left.
I guess also if she would have wrote help, he would have busted in the door and then got
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too.
She's smart.
Has anyone ever gotten a gun pulled on them before?
Nope. I don't
No.
ever want to either.
Have you? You have.
I have.
Yeah.
Many friends have. Anyone who I know that's lived in New Orleans has.
Yeah. It happened to me in New Jersey.
On tour?
Yeah.
Jersey. Where in Jersey?
Montclair?
Okay.
Montclair State University?
No, it was at Bloomfield Avenue Cafe. And Jeff
After?
after a show, Jeff and Christine and I were talking, and a guy walked by with a gun in his hand, pointed it at us, and fired 2 shots in the air and then took off.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's scary. Those 2 shots could have been Christine's head and Jeff's head, and they
Yeah.
would have been dead, and you would have survived, and that would have been even more traumatic.
And those
Yeah.
bullets came down somewhere.
Yeah, but they blow apart in the air.
Do they? Don't you always hear like New Year's Eve? They.
I
really
have
try to-
never heard about that. No.
Oh, really? This is.
No.
I think I've
This
heard
is
about
common
it too.
knowledge. Yeah, this is
Uh,
common knowledge. It's going to come down if it
But-
hits you dead.
If I hear about it, I think I've seen it in like a TV show or a movie.
No.
I
This
know
is it's
they
factual.
did it. They did it on MythBusters too.
Hmm.
And what they say, yeah, you're going to die if it comes down and hits you. Correct?
I don't think so. I think the terminal velocity of a bullet coming back down isn't that great.
I disagree, but we're not going to dwell on this. We're going.
I think terminal velocity of a bullet on its trajectory back down after going up is less,
No.
quite a bit
Yeah, but
less, quite a bit less
You
than
both keep your mouths
it
shut.
going out the gun.
And I won't have to come back.
Nope.
We will.
But
We
if
will.
you drop a penny
know who
off a
you are,
building,
Holly
it'll
J.
kill somebody, right?
No.
Oh, the look on his face.
When he shoots Spinner.
The shoulder. What a great place to be shot is the shoulder.
I don't know about that.
Well, versus what? The face?
The heart.
I mean, it's survivable.
The
The
gut.
heart?
His fucking shoulder is fucked from now on.
Spinner's a tough guy.
Yeah, he held it
Been through a
together.
lot.
Yeah.
It's really cementing Holly's love for him, though.
Yeah.
I would have hulked out. I think if I got shot and the adrenaline, I would have gone after him
I don't think that's how that works.
to protect Holly J. I would have
Hulk
done
out.
anything.
I think
Yeah.
I've never been shot, but I think when you get shot, it's way more traumatic than you've learned on the Commando movie. You know.
Well, I feel like at that point I'd be just like, man, he's gonna kill my wife. I'm going to Hulk out. I gotta somehow disarm him or prevent him from killing someone I love.
Sure.
That's
I would doubt that you would be able to move your extremities after that.
that's just a shoulder.
Your shoulder, yeah, but think of all the bones that are in your shoulder. You're not going to be able to lift that arm.
Yeah, I know. Left hand, his left hand is still going. Well, think what like Rambo went through in First Blood.
This is what I'm talking
That's
about.
Rambo.
But that's true.
That's Rambo.
That's a true story. He fell out of that tree. He jumped off the cliff and fell off the tree, and he was still able to. And then even the second one, he took on the entire country of Vietnam by himself. That's not easy. He camouflaged himself in the mountain. My goodness.
A couple of weeks ago, Ben Gallaty and I watched Commando in a hotel room, and it is so good. I would suggest that you rewatch it.
He's talking about the bass player for the band AJJ, for those who follow indie music. Commando, does he have some one-liners like "Don't cook, don't bake," and
The best one is I think he throws a knife at somebody and he goes, "Stick around."
Nice.
Or like, why don't you stick around a little bit? Alyssa Milano's in it.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
the daughter,
Yeah, Ray Don
Schwarzenegger's
Chong.
daughter. Is Ray Dong Chong the love interest?
Yeah,
Hell yeah! What happened to Ray Dong Chong?
I don't know. She was hot for a moment.
Hot meaning popular, doing well, not meaning physically attractive, or both.
Maybe both.
Yeah, I think both.
Do you know
I
about
like
Ray Dong Chong?
It's Tommy Chong's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all I know. And she was in a movie with Michael Keaton. I remember that, called The Squeeze, I believe.
Yeah.
The one where he's addicted to coke.
Ooh, I thought it was a comedy. Maybe I'm way
Oh.
off. So when you
Tommy Chong's Canadian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know. Hannah, I think you should go on vacation with your partner just to go to LA, because you go down to Hollywood Boulevard, you get to do like so many free stuff, like go on like game shows or TV show screenings
Oh, that's fun.
or movie premieres. That's what I used to do
don't
in high school.
love LA.
I know, but you get all this free stuff. Like I will get to go to see Liv and Maddie live.
What's that?
Cameron Dove.
Oh.
Dove Cameron.
Oh,
Dove
yeah.
Cameron.
Yeah. Descendants.
And then I got to see Price is Right with my friend Jerry Lundquist, who was in my band at the time.
Did you guys get on?
And
You got name
hell
tags?
no.
Did you hear
I
what
wish.
Drew Carey was doing for the writer's strike?
What was he doing?
He just at some restaurant he made it so that if you bring your like writer's SAG card,
Mhm.
you get like free lunch. And he's
Ah.
paying for everybody's lunch who's on strike.
That's cool.
Oh,
He's a great guy.
He seems like a nice guy. He likes a band that I'm friends with that I actually put out their first record, a band called Big D and the Kids Table from Boston. He's a fan of them, and they told me he's very nice.
Yeah.
I can also confirm he's very
Only
nice.
heard good things. I
And
think
then
I
Rick-
also heard he took his entire cast and crew of Drew Carey show to like Disney World after every season.
I'm going to take you guys to Disney World.
Never been.
I will take you guys as a gift.
Wow.
How about
Why
this?
not?
How about this? I'll take both of you also to someplace.
But do you have that kind of money?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I'll take
All
it.
right, but we're
I'll
just
take
gonna
it
go.
too.
We're just gonna go to Michigan Adventures in Muskegon, Michigan.
Okay.
No, thank you.
It sounds like a thrill to me.
Well, I feel like if we do go to like Toronto, why we should go to like Toronto Winterland? Isn't that the theme park?
Sure.
That would be fun.
Muskegon has this theme park that's owned by Cedar Point that is like Cedar Point ignores, so they just don't put any like new rides in there, but like nobody goes, and it's awesome because you're just walking on all the rides. There's a water park, you're just walking on all the water park rides.
I love that.
I took Kevin Oguchi there and he had the best time.
Sounds fun, especially if it's a hot day.
It was the
Mhm.
best. Kevin was losing it because it was the first thing he did when he cut off his dreads.
I love water parks.
You'd
Wow.
love Michigan Adventure.
Hmm.
2 parks, the price of 1.
What's the place in New Jersey that closed down because people are dying?
Action Park.
Action
Park.
Park. That dock is so good.
One of my greatest regrets is never going to Action Park. I keep trying to go because it's still a functioning ski area. Every time I'm in New Jersey in the winter, I'm trying to go, but it never makes
Don't they
sense.
still have like remnants up, like as a
Oh, yeah.
tribute or something?
Yeah. Apparently, my buddy Kyle tells me that the loop slide is still up, but I don't think I believe him.
That is ridiculous. The loop slide, just death.
The most
Oh.
dangerous part.
I just
some
like
would
that
say.
they're sending down sacks of flour. They're just getting obliterated.
Yeah.
That's in like you're enclosed though in a tube, right?
Yeah, there used to be
That's the ride.
another spot in Muskegon called Pleasure Island. That was a water park that was lake fed, so the water wasn't chlorinated. It was just like lake water. So it was kind
Ew.
of like Action Park. And like at the bottom of the slides, there would just be sand. So like as you would be slowing down, it would just be like sandpaper on your skin
Oh
the
my
whole time.
god. Jesus.
It was awesome. But they had a slide that was was very reminiscent of the loop. It was called the Black Hole. It went in and out of underground. It was underground, half of it. So like if you got stuck, you would be underground.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that sounds a little scary. Back to the dot. Jane has arrived. Hannah,
Yeah.
would you like to take it from Jane's perspective?
Well, everybody from the school rushes to the dot when they hear that there's cop cars outside. That's number one.
Yeah. Peter
Peter
and Sav.
thinks Mia's inside. Sav thinks Anya's inside.
Why? Why would they
Jane-
be inside?
Why would they be in there? Jane thinks that Spinner's inside because he is. No one thinks that. I mean, Blue knows that Holly J's in there, but no one else seems to know or care.
Yeah,
Or no,
well,
they do know that Holly J's in there.
Yeah, Blue's the one who called the police.
Right. Okay. So, and did anyone else? And everyone else is at the dance, right?
No, the dance hasn't happened. I think the dance is the
next day?
following day. Yeah.
Yeah. The editing was a little weird. And then, do we cut back inside? Isn't that where Holly J says?
Yeah.
He's like, everything's going wrong, and then Holly J's like, I know exactly how you feel because I'm not rich anymore. And I'm not on the power squad, and I have a crush on the guy behind me, which isn't really the same thing.
Did she say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty heavy. She felt like this is it. I'm probably gonna die. I'm gonna at least let Spinner know that I am in love with him. It's
Sure.
romantic, and I love it.
I feel like she definitely wanted to say it out loud.
What is he thinking? He's like in a lot of pain, but when she says that, he's probably like, oh, that's kind of cool.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah. Oh, Anya's outside, so Sav now knows.
Mm-hmm. And Peter thought Mia was in there, so he uses this opportunity to tell her that he loves her, which is so stupid because he was about to go to Africa. But whatever.
Gosh, the quickness of getting Spinner into the ambulance on the stretcher with oxygen.
That guy has been through the ringer.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's karma
For Jimmy.
for Jimmy.
Oh God, I didn't even think about that. Oh, this is an awkward
It would have been
scene.
really good if in the hospital, like when Jane's like comforting him and Holly J shows up, Jimmy would just wheel up and be like, "That's what you get."
That's what you get. Now we've both been shot.
But that would be a comedy. This
Would
is
it
not
be
a
a comedy?
Well, that would be like, what are the movies where they do like spoofs of like scary movie and
Like
stuff?
Scary Movie, Hot Shots Part 1, Part 2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's what it would be. And so it doesn't, what you're saying, your writing doesn't make sense in this instance.
Okay, fine.
because
Oh,
fine.
it's-
I'll take it. I'll take
It's
it.
very, very serious. But did you see when Jane walked out of the room and Holly J goes in, she gives Holly J a little look like, I know what you want to do with my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think she's okay with it. I think she's like,
Yeah.
you guys have been through a lot. I think you're okay with it.
Jane's
I
about
think-
to do Holly J and Spinner get together.
I don't think so.
Oh, sadness for Holly J.
Holly
Let's
J is
hear her.
very interesting because she also had a crush on Toby.
Yeah.
I don't know why I bought you a plant. You won't water it. It'll die in a couple days. You okay?
Yeah, it will be. Doctor said more blood loss and stuff would not have worked out well. So you saved my life, Jay.
I'm gonna listen to the whole thing.
So crazy about the 88 hero guy, huh?
No,
Yeah, I was hoping you didn't hear that.
he did. And he's got feelings too now.
Yeah.
Did you cry, Hannah, when you watched this part?
I
Did you
do
look?
love the Holly J arc, though. I love that we're like, she's really mellowing out.
She's becoming very likable.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, everybody likes her when she enters that dance.
What dance in this episode?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's what happens next. We're also kind of glossing over this Claire and Connor love story.
Boo.
Yeah, well, not even gonna
Tomato,
mention.
tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
Not gonna mention it. They'll get their shining moment in future seasons.
I do kind of just love, though, that Connor did lock them in Emma's old room
Yeah.
or the basement.
Well, that's where Connor lives.
During the
person
dance,
under the stairs.
sorry to interrupt you, but during the dance, when they cut to the beginning of it, do you see Mia dancing?
No.
No.
It's like terrible. Like her dancing is
Really?
terrible. It's like,
That surprises me about her.
yeah, it's like Elaine Dennis bad.
Cool.
Wow.
Another Seinfeld reference that Hannah doesn't get.
I know that reference.
Oh, okay.
She's got her both hands on Peter's shoulder and she's just kind of dancing. It's not good.
I also did like in this episode when it cuts to Sav and Peter and they're playing Rock Band in the apartment.
Yeah.
Did you play Rock
They're
Band?
playing Taking Care of Business.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you play too, Rick?
I've played more Guitar Hero. I recorded a record at one point in a studio that you lived in, and Guitar Hero had just come out, so we played a lot of Guitar Hero.
I've never played it. Seems like fun.
It's fun.
I think it was the problem. The problem with it is like it did not translate well to learning how to play a real instrument. I think people disliked it after a while.
We had it at Grand Slam. We had Guitar Hero at Grand Slam, and we had to put a sign on it that said "Slow Ride is broken" because we heard it 1,000 times a day because it's the easiest level.
Could you guys play for free? Were you guys able to open? Oh, look at that. Maybe you should get a job again there.
Grand Slam? I'm
Yeah.
technically owe them 2 shifts because they let me have my parties there for free.
Hell yeah. Can you have another party there? Maybe
Sure.
why don't you have your wedding there?
I've pitched that. I don't think it's gonna fly.
Why? Britt doesn't want that?
No.
Are you sure this is you want this relationship to happen? Is this do you
I
feel
think an
like
after party could be fun there if we're close enough.
but are you sure about this, girl? Honestly.
Yes.
You are?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's also, it would be a lot of process to, it won't happen.
You guys haven't set a date, have you?
No.
Why
Not
is
quite.
Connor's love interest 7 years old?
That's what I'm saying.
I did kind of like Connor in this episode, which is weird because I didn't like him before.
He was a good friend.
Yeah, he was cute.
She's so young. She looks like she should be on Full House, like season 3 of Full House, and be friends with the twins. She's that young.
The twins.
Do you know the twins?
The twins didn't come in until a later season, but
Yeah,
Well,
the baby. Yeah.
Weren't there more twins? Didn't they have like boy twins later?
okay, hold on
Oh,
a second.
so now that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm
calling the
saying.
Olsen twins.
Yeah,
the
he was
twins.
calling. Yeah. So the original twins were just one person on the show.
Yeah.
Oh. And when did they incorporate both of them?
Michelle.
It was like 6 seasons in, I want to say, maybe.
And
5
how did they do that?
Jesse and
Aunt
Rebecca? Yeah, Aunt Becky had a baby.
And they were living in the attic.
I
And
watched.
they also had a dog named Comet.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube breakdown of like if Danny Tanner and his family could afford that house. They could not.
Even with all of their income?
No, because at the beginning of the show, like, you learn that the mom has died. And
Mhm.
Danny was just a like local news anchor. Joy didn't work. Jesse may have been a exterminator. And it was just like the money just didn't work out because
Wasn't
like
Jesse in the Beach Boys? I thought he was in the Beach Boys. Did he do that for a living?
Later he was
Jesse and the Rippers.
Yeah, he was a ripper, and later he befriended the Beach Boys.
Yes.
Do you know about the Beach Boys record that he is on?
Is that true?
Kokomo?
No, it's called like Another Day in
Kokomo.
Paradise. It's like the last original Beach Boys record, and it is terrible.
Of course, it's terrible.
It's like they are like Mike Love is in charge, and he is trying to make Kokomo Part 2 for every song. There's like try and raps left and right. There's record scratches, and then the last song is John Stamos singing that song from his wedding.
Yes, that song that he sings a billion times. That comes up a billion times. Yeah.
It's a real Beach Boys song written by the drummer.
Kokomo is horrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I don't love it either.
One more thing about Full House really quick before we leave that subject. Are you telling me the Olsen twins never storyline them both at the same time? They
did. There was an evil and good Michelle at a certain point.
But there's
also an episode where Michelle fell off her horse and she hallucinated that she was talking to herself, and that was both of them.
Yeah, but they were never a twin. It was just known that they were twins. And also, if you go back and there's other YouTube videos where they're talking about them, and it's like you can clearly tell which twin was in the shot because they could act better. So they would like save, I can't remember if it was Mary Kate or Ashley, they would save like the talking for the better of the twins.
You're a big fan. You're a big Full House fan, aren't you?
It was just on all the time.
I was gonna say, I just feel like I've seen so much of it.
I also just love that Julie Sweetie was a meth addict.
I kind of love her. Period.
Oh,
I
do like her.
Mm-hmm.
I like her a lot. She's like a DJ right now. Well,
Maybe.
She did the reboot, but I think she's a DJ also.
Mm-hmm.
What about Kimmy?
And, the girl who played DJ's nuts.
Yeah, Cameron.
She's making the new Lifetime channel or whatever.
Yeah, it's bad. That whole family's bad.
Traditional families.
Yeah, Candace Cameron, worst. Those Camerons.
I was going to say,
Kirk is also a religious nut job as well.
Yeah, which I love Growing Pains too. I'm a Growing Pains head as well.
Yeah, but there's also drama with him in Growing Pains where like he was like, I cannot have a girlfriend on this show. It's morally incorrect.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What about his friend Boner?
Yeah. What about his friend? What about Leonardo DiCaprio on that show?
I poured it all out, every last drop. That's what he says.
I don't think I ever saw any of the episodes of him. But here we go. Hold on 1 second. Blue is walking through the dance.
Love the phone there.
Holly J is about to enter. She doesn't want to, but she gets the nerve and goes in. Moose is by himself, walking around.
It's you that I came for, hoping you set me free.
Allie, Johnny DeMarco.
It's Holly J. Into the mystery.
Judy Chow.
Judy Chow.
I thought they were going to do like full slow clap and then build it up, but not quite. Moose is so proud of her. He's Moose. I don't know what to say. I don't have much to say about Moose other than
we don't know much yet.
Yeah. Do we learn more about him? Does he get in like relationships? Do we like learn stuff?
I'm kind of out of my depth right now.
Aw. She's happy to see Blue. She's smiling. She's glowing. She's got a different aura about her.
Mm-hmm. If just knowing her taste, though, I don't think Blue's gonna cut it. I think she likes gross losers.
Who are the gross losers? Spinner's not
a loser. But
Spinner is absolutely a loser, unfortunately.
Freshman year is a loser. He's got it together, man.
He's got it together.
He's hanging out with a bunch of high schoolers.
He's hanging out with a bunch of high schoolers. He can't pass the the cop quiz to get into the cop school.
He has dysphoria,
He does
dyslexia.
not. He's
He
just
has
a
none of that.
dummy.
One nut.
He's got one nut.
He's been through a lot.
He's
been through a
okay.
lot.
Let's list it. He can't get into cop school. He's got one nut. He got a kid murdered.
Yeah.
Got
his
paralyzed.
Got his best friend paralyzed.
Got addicted to weed.
He got addicted to weed. He almost
Didn't he steal the iPod?
he stole the iPod. He's a loser.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shane.
Convinced
gets
Jimmy to open
a
a
lot
t-shirt
better.
company that tanked.
Yeah, where is it? Did it tank? We
It
don't
tanked. They gave away the shirts.
we don't learn what happened to Squatchware. He just disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he made the bad decision of raising the prices, and that screwed up everything.
Tank?
I don't know.
I think they just stopped talking about Squatchware.
I think that I remember them saying like, as long as you don't mind that I pay you, and Squatchware, they were like giving the shirts away or something, liquidating.
CC Paradise City Part 1 next week. Are we going to do all 4 as one episode?
Oh, 4
crazy.
episodes.
Maybe
4
do 2 episodes, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3.
All
Part
right.
4.
All right.
Okay.
We have to. We can't do a full month of parts 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's true.
All right.
All right.
All right. Next week, parts 1, part 2, Paradise City. I'll talk to you guys then. Have a great one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.